The show. How
I was getting.
I listen to a lot of people.
It's Kidd Kraddick in the morning.
worst job you ever had? Around the room, real quick, one line.
Picking twigs out of moss. I've told that before.
What?
All right. Well,
I worked for a lady
a
lady that did topiary, and she'd get bags and bags of moss, but you had to pick the little twigs and sticks out. So I'd sit there with a big trash can full of moss and pick twigs out.
That's pretty bad.
Right.
It's pretty bad, pretty mundane.
Like working for my dad back years ago, my dad was a furniture refinisher, and the worst part about furniture refinishing is stripping the furniture, like taking the paint off. Wow. I mean, you have to wear those big gloves that come up to your elbow.
You just use like sandpaper? Or?
Oh, dude, it was man.
You have a power sander? Is that how you do it?
No, this is all by hand,
by
dog.
hand, wow.
I mean, yeah, just, oh, man.
That's American craftsmanship.
Stuff gets on you and just burns the crap out of
But
it.
your dad turned ugly pieces of furniture into beautiful pieces of furniture.
He did great work.
He has a lot to be proud of.
Yeah, absolutely. Put 2 kids through private school.
We don't give people enough credit anymore to do beautiful things with their hands.
Put 1 through college.
There you go. He put 1 through college.
Wasn't me.
Not 1 out of 2 is not bad.
He would have put 2.
Put 1 through Stanford and 1.
Not just college, Stanford.
Yeah.
Stanford.
Damn right.
Dang.
She got the brains. I got
She's
the
your
looks.
real sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the what?
She got the brains. I got the looks.
You think she might be offended by that?
I think your sister's better looking than you are.
Okay.
I think she got the brains and the look. No,
I said it in front of her.
but you got the wit.
Yeah. Well, there's that.
that going on.
There's that.
There's that.
What was yours?
Mine was my dad was a entrepreneur. You know, he had his own business, small business, and I had to work in my dad's business after school. And what he did was he made ads for people, like he set the type and made advertisements for newspapers.
Did the layout.
Right.
Layout, exactly.
Yeah.
And so what they would do is they would print something out and then they'd run it through this machine called a waxer. And the waxer would put wax on the bottom of it so you could stick it on the page, but it would still move around.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So when he would cut these things, they would go onto the carpet, and then he would step on them, and all the other employees would step on them, and they would be embedded into the carpet. My job, my fantastic job, was on my hands and knees with a chisel and ice. I would try to remove the sticky paper from the floor on about a 10,000 square foot warehouse on my hands and knees for about 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
It got to the point where I started crawling to school on my hands and knees. I was much more comfortable in that position.
Picking the little garbage out of moss was mundane, but the hardest job was waiting tables.
Yeah.
Because it's not just waiting tables.
Right.
They
It's
give
dealing
you,
with the negative
well, they give you
people,
the
too.
setup work and the breakdown work. I forget what it's called. It's been so long since I did it. The prep. It was called something else. But, you had an assignment and you had to clean stuff or set stuff up and
Wrap
break it down.
the silverware and napkins.
And people, that's mundane too, but I'm talking about real cleaning stuff. But people could be so rude to you and they take advantage of being in that position of
I had
power
a guy
over you.
pour his drink on me because I tripped over his wife's foot holding a pizza, and a little bit of the sauce got on his pants, and he got up and poured his soda on me.
Wow.
And there's nothing you can do,
It's degrading.
because if you push him or you punch him, then you get fired. So you literally got to take this guy pouring a soda over your head in front of a restaurant full of people and say, sorry about that.
Dude.
I'm still the one that's supposed to apologize.
He was way wrong.
How strong were you to do nothing there?
He was way wrong.
My manager at the time,
Stronger than me.
my manager had just finished playing football at the University of Georgia and got a job as a manager as his first job. So he was this big 6'5", 270-pound man. Saw that happen, came over, grabbed the guy by the shirt, picked him up, dragged him outside. And I saw him yelling at him,
deposited him on the sidewalk. Good.
Pour anything like that on my employees again, I will personally whoop your butt. Get out of my restaurant.
So you just left it at don't pour anything on them.
Right, well,
It's
he was just getting my back. And he didn't get fired. He didn't get reprimanded for it. And the guy and his family he took him outside so his kids didn't hear him yell at him. And then the guy left.
I mean, that's why I say, you should work in the service industry at least so you see what it's like on the other side.
My worst one was yard work. I know it's
Well, getting stuff poured over your head in the restaurant qualifies.
I know, but I enjoyed being a waiter. But yard work is the hardest thing to do, and my mom didn't let me get a job until I was 17 because she wanted me to concentrate on school.
Yeah.
So I would do yard work for my teachers, and so I would go around to the classrooms, and my teachers would say, "Yeah, you could come over to my house this weekend and do my yard work," so that I could get money for prom or or home.
How cool is that? I mean, I would totally hook you up for that. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you got your teacher telling you what to do in the class, and then she's telling you what to do in her yard, and bend over and get this under the rose bush, and then you get thorns all over your skin.
Your teacher's in there with her iced tea. No. Bend over and pick that up under the bush.
Here's what'd be worse, JC, if she's telling you in class what to do with her yard. That would be embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, good answer, JC. Yes, that was Calvin Coolidge. Listen, next time you're edging next to the driveway, do me a favor.
Dude, that did happen in class one time. She told me I missed the spot and made me come back after school to finish it off.
I wonder where that spot was located.
Oh, I did guy yards, too.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
He didn't discriminate.
That's good to know.
Subscribe now for more videos from Kidd Kraddick in the Morning. And check us out at kiddnation.com. It's Kidd Kraddick in the Morning.